We are trying to process people's grief by displaying something in public, which is their grief. And that's what mourning is. In 1870, a law was passed which made suicide a crime in this country. So that caused a taboo and a stigma. It impeded people from mourning and processing their grief, and that's the reason for this walk. Is mourning has broken, or their grief has broken more so.
Mention suicide, people shy away from it. They don't want to talk about it. Even in my situation where I lost my son, people are inclined to not ask you questions, and it should be open. It should be more open. I have people walking beside me who understand the pain, the anguish, and all the traumas that I've been through, because they've been through them as well.
I think that it's very important that people try and take home, if nothing else from today, that it helps to share your pain and grief with people who can understand.
My son, who I lost, was a firefighter. He was stationed up in Stony Barrow. But Terry got in touch with the people from the North Strand Fire Station, and they knew my son. So they decided to have a guard on him when we were passing by.
In 2014, I think we had something like 350 organisations working in suicide, and only one was working in postvention, which is the work we do. Postvention is prevention for the next generation. That's been widely acknowledged all over the world. People who are bereaved by suicide are 10 times more likely to think about it than those who are not, or who are bereaved from other losses. So in 2015, we set up this work on postvention. For the 3 years after that, the figures have shown it, and we have the figures. The suicide rate in Dublin has fallen by 52% compared to 3 years before that.
The need is definitely there for what FOSL can offer, and we just need to let the people who don't know it exists know what we do here and try and encourage them to come along and try.
No matter how sad, isolated or lonely people feel through the loss of someone who took their own life, if they come along to a group like our group, FOSL, they will get strong support and help.
I always say to people, when they come into the group, the grief you have now and the sorrow you have now will never, ever, ever go away, or will never get less, but you will get stronger.